David, you know, this is the only show I watch on TV.
Yeah?
What about you?
Yeah, I watch this show every night, fervently.
Is it the only show you watch?
No, I watch some other shows.
What
Fishing
else?
with Orlando, I watch that.
Yeah.
You know, I have a tip. Are you going to be dining out over the weekend?
Certainly.
This is a foolproof tip. I used it the other night. You go into a restaurant and you want to ensure great service for you and your party. Okay?
Okay.
Say, Paul, you and I are at a restaurant.
Just the two of us?
Well, or three of us. Say you and me and the band. We're all
okay.
there.
The six of us.
Now they come, yeah, they come over. Try this next time you go out. They come over to take your drink order, and as they're getting your order, say, "We're waiting for Peter Marshall." You'll get
you get
excellent
great service.
That's right.
When you do that.
Get excellent service. I don't know why exactly that works, but it's true. You'll get wonderful service.
He has a new show out.
Oh, Peter does?
Yes.
What is the show?
It's a celebrity thing. Kind of an all-star celebrity thing.
That's the name of the show?
Yeah. Peter Marshall's all-star celebrity thing. I can't remember the name of the show. I just saw it for the first time the other day. It looked fabulous.
Uh-huh. And where did you see this?
It's on early in the morning on one of our fine networks.
Uh-huh. And it's just groups of celebrities waiting for Peter Marshall to show up for dinner?
That's all it is. But they get fabulous service.
You know, the other night, what night was it? Tuesday night? We tried to give away this $1,200 television set because RCA is broadcasting, NBC is broadcasting now in stereo. And we called some people in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, George and Violet Harple. And they wouldn't talk to me. It turns out they hate the show. They saw it once and they hated it. And it's sort of like they had a family meeting. If Letterman calls, tell him we hate the show. So we finally got through to them. We were able to give them the television set, but they wouldn't talk on the air until later. They said they would talk on the air, but by that time the show was over, so it wouldn't do us any good. But anyway, it's George and Violet Harple, or Harpel. Now, has the TV set gone out to them? It's on its way, and so what we're going to do is try and have these folks on the show. See if, as our guests come to New York City.
Oh, great.
Yeah. They sound like very nice people. No, I mean, actually they do. They're just not wild about the show, but they sound like very nice people. They're both retired, and they've lived in Lancaster all their life, and so in a couple of weeks we'll try and have them on this program. So that'll be nice. And we'll tell them that they're waiting for Peter Marshall.
Yeah.
It's a little like being in church here, isn't it?
Well, it's very reverent.
Yeah, it is. It's actually kind of soothing, isn't it?
Yeah, but joyous, but nonetheless joyous.
Yeah. It's very, very calm in here.
Yes, it is.
Very peaceful.
It's a sanctuary.
A sanctuary,
it's a sanctuary.
A shrine. Okay. This is what we do every Thursday night, ladies and gentlemen. We bring to you viewer mail. These are actual letters from actual viewers from all over the North American continent, and we're going to answer them for you right now. Letter number 1 begins, Dear Dave, Johnny Carson has a line of clothing. Do you? Sincerely, Eric Rosinski. A line of clothing. No, Eric, I don't have a line of clothing, but I do have a line of popular children's stories. Oh, here they are down here. Let me show these to you. It's the Slapper Turtle and His Sea Pals series. Here's the first one I did. This is Slapper Turtle Prices Lamps. This one was entitled Slapper Turtle Makes a Friend. And this one was Slapper Turtle and His Sea Pals Down on Their Luck. These. I don't have a line of clothing. I have those. Hal, I tell you what, Hal, maybe it would help if you called out the number of the letters tonight. This is our direct.
Which one's coming up, Dave?
This would be. Be number 2, Hal. This is number 2. This is our director, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead, Hal. Call it out.
Letter number 2.
Thank you very much. Dear Dave, after watching your show for the past few years, I feel as though we've become the best of friends. Therefore, I'd be most honored if you would be my best man when I marry the woman I love. Sincerely, Jeff Draws, Royal Oak, Michigan. Well, that's touching, isn't it? You know, the truth of the matter is, I used to accept this kind of invitation on a regular basis, but eventually it got to be more than I could handle. And I remember the last wedding I did attend, however. I remember it like it was yesterday. It went something.
In the bonds of holy matrimony, which is an honorable estate, not to be entered into lightly. Do you have the rings?
Right here. Tom, Bill, Doug, marrying Francine, Steve, Lyle, Leslie, Chester, Billy. Here you go.
Letter number 3.
Oh, Hal, do it right. Come on.
Letter number 3.
Thank you very much. Dear Dave, what attracts roaches to their death in those roach motels? A lot of important questions being answered tonight. This comes to us from Maggie Pyle, Camp Verde, Arizona. Although I believe the correct pronunciation would be Verde, as if it were a B. Wouldn't it be right, Paul? Camp Verde. Verde.
In Arizona, that's the way it is.
Verde.
Verde.
Camp Verde.
Spelt V-E-R-D.
Yeah, but it's pronounced B. Verde.
Verde.
Yeah.
That's the Arizona.
Gee,
pronunciation.
Maggie, this is an awfully interesting question. You know, I actually have a roach motel right here, so let's look inside and see what does attract those roaches to their death. Oh, yeah, here it is, just a regular roach motel, and I'll take it out of the box, and, yeah, I'll just hold it up to the camera, open it up there, and see if we can see what that is. Well, no wonder it's the most exciting stage show in Las Vegas, Mr. Tom Jones. Okay.
Letter number 4.
Letter number 4. All right, Hal, don't push me. Don't push me. I'm looking for it. Dear Dave, in the last 3 months, I've gotten 4 of my friends to be avid viewers of your show. I'm wondering if this qualifies me for any kind of an award. A loyal viewer, John Chartier, Seekonk, Massachusetts. There is no such town as Seekonk. Are you familiar with Seekonk? Really is a town? John, 5 new viewers translates into about 25 cents in additional revenue for late night, and 25 cents is just about what it costs to feed one late night staffer for 1 day. That makes you, John, a late night foster parent. To show our thanks to you, John, we'd like you to meet your foster child.
Hi, John. I'm Jerry Mulligan, your late-night foster child. Let me tell you something about myself. I live in a small, cramped studio apartment in an overpriced, trendy part of New York. This is where I work. As my foster parent, you'll be receiving this picture I made of myself. John, I know you've done so much for me already, but I could use a new pair of shoes and a compact disc player. If you could just find another 70 or 80 viewers, John, please. Here's one of my friends. This is Chris. He hasn't been adopted yet. He's the last to go.
What is it? Is there something wrong with me? I can love too.
He's been to the finest clinics in the world. Please, John, won't you help?
All right. One more thing.
Letter number 5.
Thank you very much, Hal. You're doing quite a nice job.
Thank you.
Dear Dave, when you are going to read someone's letter on viewer mail, do you notify them in advance? Sincerely, Judd Weaselman. Wileysman, probably. Kenmore, New York. Notify them. Oh, boy, we do a lot more than simply notify them, Judd. Take a look at this film that explains what you can expect if your letter is selected for viewer mail.
Helicopter whisks you to the airport, where you board my luxurious private jet for the flight to New York City. And after freshening up in the posh viewer mail suite high atop the Plaza Hotel, it's time for a shopping spree at those exclusive Fifth Avenue boutiques. Buy whatever you like. It's all on me. Then it's showtime. And after the show, the fun continues as you dance until dawn with one of our official late-night escorts. And come sunup, it's off to Beekman Hospital's famous neuropsychiatric wing, where a team of skilled surgeons will make a tiny incision in your cortex, eradicating all memory of the last 24 hours, but leaving you with a slow-healing scar at the base of your skull, a cherished keepsake of your television debut. My way of saying thanks for participating in viewer mail.
Bill Wyman and Lori Singer. We'll be right back.